So imagine finding out you've been completely erased from your brother's wedding photos after spending thousands to be there, and then you find out it was totally on purpose. This one comes from petty revenge, and honestly, this is the kind of calculated revenge that I live for. Okay, so this girl's brother is getting married, right? And his bride has very specific expectations. She wants everyone in the family to wear their wedding colors. So everyone does it. People are literally flying in from out of state, spending money they don't have, making a huge effort to make this bride feel celebrated. We're talking about the full family commitment here. But then, the day before the wedding, this bride starts making these pointed comments about how their side of the family never takes anything seriously, and she wasn't expecting them to take this seriously either. Like, girl, what? They literally flew across the country for you. The comments spread around the family and everyone's feelings are hurt before the wedding even starts. But you know what? They still show up. They still look amazing. They still participate in everything. So fast forward to when the wedding photos and video come out. Are you ready for this? Not a single photo of their side of the family was posted. Not one. In the entire 3-minute highlight reel, no faces from their family except for a 3-second clip of the parents with the bride and groom. The rest of them, it's like they never existed at this wedding that they spent thousands of dollars to attend. So our girl texts the bride cordially and asks if she can send the pictures with just the siblings since none were posted. And this bride has the audacity to respond that they never took those pictures. That's wild, because our girl literally remembers helping people adjust corsages for those exact photos. The bride doubles down on the gaslighting. 6 months later, she asks again, and suddenly the bride has no idea what she's talking about. But here's where it gets absolutely diabolical. Our girl is getting married, and she's been planning the most petty revenge for 6 months. She hired a great photographer and videographer, and here's the kicker. The videographer has a secret mission. Make it look like the sister-in-law is getting all the attention. Track her around the venue. Hover near her like she's the star of the show. She's going to feel so seen and important. And then in the final cut, she won't appear for even 1 second, just like she made sure they didn't appear in hers. The level of calculated pettiness is actually art. She didn't even invite the sister-in-law originally, but word got out and the sister-in-law cornered her at a family dinner, and she unfortunately has to work the day before and after the wedding, but should still be able to make it. Like the audacity to invite yourself to a wedding after erasing the bride's entire family from your own photos. Honestly, this is chef's kiss revenge. She's literally giving her exactly what she gave them. The full wedding experience followed by complete erasure from all documentation. I cannot wait for the update on this one. Okay, but this next one had me dying because it's so ridiculous. This comes from teachers, and I literally cannot believe this actually happened. So this teacher gets called into the office for a chat with their boss. And when they walk in, there's a police officer there. Already you know this is about to be wild. The boss says they've had a report that the teacher has been drinking alcohol in the classroom. The teacher is completely stunned and denies it, obviously, because who drinks alcohol while teaching kids? They ask the teacher to take a breathalyzer test and they blow a 0. Complete sobriety. Then it clicks. The teacher had been drinking a bottle of blue Gatorade the day before and left it on their desk. They show everyone the bottle, and there's this massive sigh of relief all around. The parents get called, the police officer shows them the Gatorade bottle, and the kid looks at it and goes, "Yeah, that's the alcohol." A literal child saw blue liquid in a bottle and assumed it was alcohol and told their parents their teacher was drinking in class. The parents called the police without even asking any questions or looking into it further. Can you imagine being this teacher? You're just trying to stay hydrated with some blue Gatorade, and suddenly you're being investigated for drinking on the job. The secondhand embarrassment for everyone involved is off the charts. The kid genuinely thought blue Gatorade was alcohol. The parents immediately assumed the worst and called the cops. And this poor teacher is sitting there like, I literally just wanted some electrolytes. The teacher says from now on, all liquids are going in a metal flask, which honestly is probably smart because apparently blue drinks are suspicious now. But imagine the police report on this one. False alarm, it was sports drink. I'm dying. But okay. This last one is heavy and it actually broke my heart. This comes from teachers and it's about something that's happening right now in schools across America. This teacher has 3 students from Haiti in their class. These are seniors. They have jobs. They're just trying to survive and build a life. Yesterday, the teacher found out that their protected status is being revoked and they have 2 weeks to leave the U.S. 2 weeks. These kids were supposed to graduate, walk across the stage, start their adult lives here. Now they're being forced to go back to Haiti, where they say it's not safe for them. The teacher has been crying for hours because there's nothing they can do. And here's what makes it even worse. The majority of teachers at their school voted for the policies that are causing this to happen. The teacher is 22 years old. It's their first year teaching, and they never thought they'd have to deal with something like this. What are they supposed to tell the class when the other students notice these 3 are missing? They're not allowed to talk politics, but they can't lie to the kids either. These are real children whose lives are being destroyed, and their classmates are going to notice when they just disappear. The teacher ended their post saying, America needs to do better for our children. And honestly, I felt that. These aren't statistics or political talking points. These are real kids who were 2 months away from graduating high school. They had jobs. They had futures planned. And now they're being sent back to a country they say isn't safe for them. People in the comments were suggesting setting up a fund to help these students, and the teacher loved the idea but didn't know how to set something like that up. It's heartbreaking that a 22-year-old first-year teacher is trying to figure out how to help their students while the system is failing them completely. This story hit different because you can feel how much this teacher cares about their students. They're not just upset about the policy. They're grieving for these specific kids who they've watched work so hard all year. That's what good teachers do. They see their students as real people with real dreams, not just names on a roster. If you made it this far, drop a like and subscribe. We do this every day.